Hi everyone, this is Shilpa here. I'm an MUA, and for those of who all have subscribed to me already and know me, thank you so much. It means a lot to me. And for those of you who are watching me for the first time, thank you so much for clicking on this video. Even that means a lot. And please, if it's possible and you like my content, please like and subscribe to my channel. I keep posting videos every Monday and Wednesday. And let's move on to the topic. So the topic today is beginner friendly makeup kit. How do you build your makeup kit, and which is at a reasonable price. Not everybody has a product that a professional has, so let's get on with it before I do a little more blah blah. So first of all, it's the primer. Okay, so whatever you say, if your primer is not right, your makeup is not going to stay on your face. Many people miss that step. Many people just put a moisturizer and get on with it. But I would really absolutely love for everyone to use their primers. So for me, a drugstore product is Maybelline, which I love. So a Maybelline Fit Me primer will be very great. I do not have it right now. I'll list it down below, and also I'll post a photo right after this video. It's Maybelline. So it's Maybelline Fit Me Primer, matte and poreless. It costs you about 500 or 549. I'm not exactly sure. I listed down below, and also the prices of each and every product, so it's easy for you to know. It's really good. I have used it before becoming a professional makeup artist. I have used it before, and it works great on the skin. Also, if you are a dry skin person, there is Maybelline Fit Me Dewy and Light primer. You can use that as well. I'll list that also below. So once your primer is done, let's move on next to the correction of the skin. So I do have a professional conceal and correct palette from Makeup Forever. So for the beginner friendly, I would say LA Pro concealer is the best. Sadly, I do not have that. So I have a concealer, but it's not exactly a corrector. This is the concealer that I use normally. So you can go to the Nykaa website. If you just type LA Pro conceal, you will get a wide range of variety of concealers to match every shade. So you can take an orange corrector if you're someone who has a dark circle like me, and if you have a pimple like this, you can go with the green corrector, so that will remove the redness of your face. So once your concealer is done, so let's move on to the now that we have discussed on the corrector, I'm moving on to the foundation. So foundation, I do have the Maybelline Fit Me ones. So these are the Maybelline Fit Me foundations. So you have, if I could show you, you have Sun Beige and Ivory and the Warm Honey, if you can see. I don't know, it's very hard to notice, but yeah, Warm Honey. So most of the people who are with brown skin will come up to the Warm Honey, and if you're a little lighter, you can go with Sun Beige and mix them up both together and apply. I do this, I mix them together and apply it on my face. So you can go with these. These cost you about exactly 549, so which is really good for a foundation. It really gives you a very natural finish. In case you want to go for a full coverage and you want to be heavy on your makeup, you can go with L'Oreal Pro Infallible foundation. I'll list that down as well, and I'll also drop a picture right after this. So now moving on to concealers. I do have Maybelline Fit Me concealers. So I think it's going to be a lot of Maybelline stuff over here because I like them and they're reasonable. So they have Sand Sable, they have Medium Moen, and they do have light layer. So I would definitely go with medium moen. It's because it's a little bit more on the darker side and it has a little bit more of orange to it, so I would go with that, and it kind of diffuses very quickly. But I do have to say they're very light on the skin, so if you are someone who looking for a full coverage, I would definitely again advise you to go with the LA Pro Conceal. These are really good. It gives you high coverage. Now coming to compact, you can use any kind of compact, but I would really advise it to choose something that's your shade. So I do have again Maybelline Fit Me ones, and they do come with their own, puff and everything. So still I do not use that so much since I have access to the brushes. And if you're someone who does not, you can very well go and use their brushes. I have used them, so they're really good, so you can go with that. Now moving on to blush. See, not many people would prefer blushes. I'm not a person who loves blush a lot, so I always prefer blush colors which are more lighter, like peachy and barely you can see. So with that you can go with again Maybelline Fit Me blushes. They're really good. This is very light, so barely you can see. That's what I use, though I haven't used the the brush that comes with it, however. Or you can use if you've heard of brand Miss Claire, they're available in Nykaa as well, so you can go with them. They're very cheap to say. If you guys can see, they're very cheap to say. They mimic a lot of NYX products, so they're pretty good for their price. You can see a little bit of color. They're pretty good for their price, so you can go with them. I'm not sure how much it exactly costs. By the time I bought it was, I think when I bought them it was about 150 or so. I'm not exactly sure, but I listed down below how much it costed me. Now that we're done with the blush, moving on to the eyeshadow. I know some of my friends who do not use makeup a lot. They stick to just foundation and a bit of concealer and just setting their face and applying a good amount of kajal and the eyeliner. But for the people who would like it, you can go with the this was actually a L'Oreal one. Forget about the erasing of the logo. So you can just get some of these small little eyeshadow palettes. This doesn't cost you much, probably about 300, but still they are pigmented. Especially the L'Oreal ones are really pigmented, the eyeshadow. So I haven't tried others, but this is good. Just try to go with more of the gold and the copper shades, because most of our Indian wears are mostly fall towards the gold shades. So if you have this, it is really good. It goes with a lot of your um, clothes. So if at all, if you're ready to go along a little mild, so you can go with LA Girl Nudes palette. This mimics a lot of other nudes palette. So these are the shades. If you can see here, I use this shade a lot. This, and this shade a lot. Especially this one. It's really pretty. I can just show it to you. I don't know if you can see that much. It's really pretty. If you get this, it even acts as a highlighter. So you do not have to bother getting an highlighter. This even acts as a highlighter. So even this is really good. I'll just show it to you. Just one swipe, you can see the shimmeriness in it. So this is really good. I'll list it down below as well. Now moving on to the eyebrows, you can get the NYX Eyebrow Pencil that I had spoken about in the previous video. They're really good. They're really pigmented. And I think this costed me about 400 or 500, if I'm not wrong. But trust me, this is really huge and I've used it up this much, and it's still, it goes a long way. So investing on this um, is a really good idea. Now moving on to the eyeliner. Eyeliner, I would stick with Maybelline Studio Gel Eyeliner, because for a person like me who has a very light, thin skin on the eyes, this works perfectly and I can draw my eyeliner to however I want. But given that I'm using a liquid eyeliner, it's a little problematic for me personally. But if you are a person who knows to apply a very good eyeliner, I know some of my friends who applies great eyeliners, and if you're comfortable with that, you can go with the Lakme eyeliner. And if you're someone who is looking, this act as a kajal and also as a eyeliner, so you can use this to line your eyes, you can use this as a kajal, and I have done it many times. So this costs you about 500 right now, and look for invest on all this when you have certain offers on Nykaa or Amazon or anything, so you can save some money. Moving on to mascara, I use Maybelline the Push Up Drama Mascara, because this gives me a very, very good volume on my eyelashes. You can go with the L'Oreal one as well. I listed down below the exact name of it. I do not remember it now, but I would recommend this really well, because for person who has very less eyelashes, this works really well. And now that all said and done, what you would use to blend your makeup. So if you have access to brushes, that is great, but I know some of them are not. So when you do not have access to brushes, the easiest way is to get sponges like this. They're really good to blend your makeup, but yeah, they do hold a lot of product inside. It may not be as good as a beauty blender, but it works, and it's costs you really less. If at all you're a person who would want to invest it one time and keep it for a long time, you can go with the Real Techniques ones. See, I use this a lot. I'm yet to clean them, so don't mind. So these are really good. This has this angle where you can, put on your foundation and just press it in, and this also has this edgier side which can go underneath your eyes. So this is one product I would recommend, even if it is little high price, to invest in, because this helps a lot with your makeup. And also the 3 brushes that I would want everyone to invest in case if they are doing makeup and they want a little professional look. So one would be this. I can't say you buy MAC, you can buy any kind of product, but it has to be a blending brush. That is eyeshadow blending brush, not your makeup blending brush. So this is MAC 217. I do have this and use it a lot. It absolutely amazingly, blends your eyeshadows. So whenever you have a blending brush, it's very easy to go in this area in one swiper motion. And also one more is to, just spread your eyeshadow. Okay, something like this that you can press on. Okay, and then one more would be a blush brush. So I've seen many people use a number of things to diffuse the blush, and once it's there, it's not going to go. So having a blush brush helps you a lot. I do have a Sephora one. You do not have to have the same. You can buy any kind of blush brush. I see that Vega has amazing set of brushes at a very reasonable price. You can invest on 3 of this. I do know that Vega mimics this one. I don't know that they have this, so you can invest on that. You can just have these 3 brushes and be done with your makeup. So that's about it for the beginners friendly. Makeup kit. I hope you all liked it, or if you have any questions, any doubts, please leave your comment down below, or I will drop my Instagram link as well. You can even DM me and get to know more about it. Thank you so much. Please like, share and subscribe. It means a lot to me. Thank you so much.